Salut Montréal, aquí tu chica FM de Dimension Latine et active à Montréal. Et aujourd'hui, on a comme invité spécial.
By the name of Mr. Mikey Don, I'm the host, the longtime host of the Weekend Groove on CKUT 90.3 FM.
Exactly, and we have with us two beautiful coconuts that were, yes, and there's a little bit of alcohol, so, and
They were infused.
Exactly, and we are right now au goût des Caraïbes, et on est en train de profiter des live shows, and listen, you came here today to do what exactly?
To take in the festivities. I came to see I know a lot of the vendors here, as well as a number of the artists that were performing. So I came just to say hi to a bunch of people and take in a couple of the artists on stage.
C'est très important d'appuyer nos artistes locaux.
Absolutely.
That's one thing that I like to do with the radio. Dimension Latine has a segment that's called Desde Montréal pa'l Mundo, which means from Montreal to the world, and it's really important for radios to do that. How do you do that in your radio, actually?
Well, our show is predominantly R&B, neo soul, but we play everything as we feel to play because we're called the Weekend Groove. So whatever we feel to play, we play. So whether it is an R&B artist, it is pop, or even reggae, we support them. So I know a lot of them, having done Jamaica Day for a long time for the reggae artists. So once they got their music out, they always get it to me somehow or another. And we make sure we play them, and on a regular basis, as much as I can. I play as many Canadian and independent artists on our show.
Exactly. And you know what's great about this festival? It's Caribbean. So it means everybody that's in the Caribbean. And that means Spanish speaking, English speaking, Patois speaking, whatever language. If you are from the Caribbean, then you are on this carnival. And that's what's beautiful, and that's what I like about it.
Absolutely.
And is that one of the things also that, you know, made you come here and say, you know what, let me go see what's there?
Well, you know what, I love going out to see live performances. I don't have any issues with the DJs, but if you give me a choice between going somewhere with DJs and going somewhere with live music on stage, I'll go to the live music always. It's
Really?
always my first. Yeah, I prefer the live music.
Well, it's different because you see an artist and he's performing and he's giving his 100%. So on that, I have to agree with you.
Yes, there's that interaction with the crowd, and I appreciate that, because if the artists don't make music, DJs have nothing to play.
Yes, you're absolutely right on that. And what do you think about artists in Montreal? Like, is there an artist that you see that probably soon is going to go international? Because from what I know, actually, I haven't seen one artist from Montreal going international. What's your perspective? What's your view on that?
There was one artist from back in the day, but Corneille.
Okay.
So he came out in true Montreal fashion, but it happens all over the world, where he put out an album. We played it. This is going back maybe 20 years ago.
Oh.
He put his music out. It got warm feedback here. And then he went over to France, because his music was French, Corneille. He went over to France and blew up there, and then everybody said, hey, he's from Montreal, you know, and now they recognize him, but they didn't do it while he was here. So Corneille is somebody from back in the day. If I go to Caribbean music, there's one artist that should have blown up a long time ago. He's making waves, but he hasn't gotten to where he could be, and that's Mikey Dangerous. Mikey Dangerous is probably one of the most lyrical reggae DJs, artists that I've come across in a very long time. The stuff he does, the way he's witty with his lyrics, the catchphrases, you know, what he does, it's just a shame that he hasn't gotten bigger than he is. He needs to grow. And there is one other person, I'd be ashamed if I forgot it. There's a brother goes by the name of Jason Valentino. He actually was on La Voix, and he made it to the semifinals of La Voix. He's from Jamaica, so he does reggae, but he's an incredible R&B singer, and he's doing his thing. He has one official release since he did La Voix called Tap Out. Check it out, the video's there. It's a great song, and just waiting for more for him.
Oh, you know what? Now that I'm talking with you,
Yes.
I think we should actually exchange artists and collaborate in our radios. And you know what?
Yeah.
Ça, c'est mon coup de cœur. You should play it, even if he's not Latino. Just put it parce que c'est ton coup de cœur de la culture, mettons.
That's it.
That would be a great idea. Would you agree to do something like
Absolutely.
that?
Absolutely.
I got him live. Yeah. That's how you ambush somebody.
No. You know what? Because everybody knows, and people who know me in Montreal know that I support local artists.
Yes.
What I always say is, if the music's good, I'll play it.
Yes.
And if it's not good, I'll still play it, but I'll give you feedback.
Well, you know what? That's really important. Also, you have to be true to the artist and tell him, listen, this is good, but you have to do this, because sometimes it's the visual, sometimes it's the video, sometimes it's the lyric, sometimes it's the beat, whatever it is. But you still have to stay true to the artist, and that's what's really important as a radio host, I believe. And
I'll give you an example. I had an artist send me some music the other day, and I played the song, but from my first heard it, I said, this isn't mastered properly. And I let her know. I asked her, I said, can I give you some constructive feedback? Because when it doesn't sound good, just listening to it, it'll sound even worse on radio when it's over the air. So I let her know. I said, this needs to be redone. There's not a good balance between the music and the vocals, and I think there's a little bit too much background vocals. I gave her my full feedback, and she took it, and she said, I'm going to go back to and get it mastered. I even gave her somebody who could do the mastering for her. So I'm not one to just criticize.
I love that.
I'm going to help.
Exactly. That's another thing that's really good. Don't just point out things that you don't like, but bring a way to fix the problem also. That's really a good thing. That's a really good way of helping people. You're not just judging. It shows that you want to help. So anyways, thank you very much. And we're going to finish our coconuts.
Yes, cheers.
Cheers. Salud, like we
Salud.
say in Spanish.
Yes.
And thank you very much. Ciao.
Thank you.